Welcome to Curry TV. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all keeping yourself safe. Summer is nearby, so I'm here with a refreshing recipe, which is broccoli slaw stir fry. How many of you have tried broccoli slaw stir fried? In Indian typical stir fry, this is not one common. This is my version of it. So please, I am going to introduce you to the main hero. This is actually broccoli slaw. So it already has broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage in there. It's about 2 pounds. All the hard work is done for us. They shred it into fine shreds. All we got to do is make it into a stir fry. Now let me show you what are the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. So we are going to be making all this in vegetable oil, and we need fresh curry leaves, 1 clove of garlic, half diced onion, freshly grated coconut, about 4 to 5 green chilies. Now that is according to your spiciness. If you like more, add more. If you like less, just add 1 or 2. That's fine. Our family likes to have this at least at a medium ranges. If we were to do stars, I would say 3.5 stars in spiciness. So that's what I'm using, about 4 green chilies. Of course, we need turmeric powder, mustard, and salt. So let's see how to do all this. The hard work is done, right? Our broccoli is already prepped, or broccoli slaw. Let's crush together our green chilies and our garlic together. Into this mix, we're going to add half cup of shredded coconut. Now, this is freshly grated coconut, but if you have frozen, that's fine. Or you could use desiccated coconut, dried desiccated coconut. And another spice that you can add to this mix is cumin. If you like the flavor of cumin, you can add about half a teaspoon would be sufficient for this recipe. Let's crush all this together and I'll show you how that looks like. Okay, so we just brought back our ingredients to life, meaning they were all kind of sleepy, not in the mood to see what's going on, but we just awakened them with crushing them in our mortar mix. So next what we need to do is on a heavy deep pan, like such as wok or something, or if you don't have a wok, you could use a saucepan, a big deep pan for that matter, so that it can hold all our vegetables together. So over to my stove in a wok, we are going to heat up some oil and let that mustard dance in oil. I'm using a wok, so for this wok to be heated, to be nice screaming hot, it takes some time. So my mustard just started spluttering. We're going to add half cup of diced onion. Now you could use white, red, whichever choice you want. All of that onion goes in, along with some fresh curry leaves. We're also going to add our crushed ingredients, the garlic, green chilies, and coconut. Let's give it a good mix. So when you're using your wok, when it gets hot, it stays hot. So be very, very careful. Don't go grabbing the handle. Okay. This should take about 1 minute or so. Now we go in with our spices. So this is half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Our work here is done. Everything is sauteed well. Now it's time to introduce our hero to these ingredients. So the broccoli slaw will take about 2 to 3 minutes. You got to stir it in between. So the total cooking time might be somewhere to 7 to 8 minutes, nothing more. So be very careful. This can be done like so. As the colors are changing in our crushed ingredients, we're going to go with our broccoli slaw. See how easily it's shredded? Let's mix it all up. Okay, the half of that packet is well mixed in. Now let's add in the rest of it. Let's mix it all up. Our vegetables are well mixed in this. It's almost done cooking. So now we need to make sure that it is seasoned with enough salt. So I'm going to go in with some salt. Now that is according to your desire. So I'm using about half teaspoon of salt in here. Let's give it a good mix. almost done. So this cooking time might take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. The total cooking time for the vegetable is about 7 minutes after it enters into the wok, okay? So stir in between and then keep an eye. Don't walk away. It should be done so fast. So see how simple this is? So when you're shopping next time for your veggies, check out the prepped area. They might have something such as stir fry recipe that you can use. Just introduce some fresh garlic. If you don't like the flavor of garlic, you can opt out. But I feel the broccoli slaw is so divine, so gentle, so naive. We need to infuse it with some nice strong flavors. So that's why I'm using one garlic clove. Not much, just when you crush it, the total flavor is different. So please try that next time. And our work here is almost done. This is going to cook in about 3 minutes. Alright, so you see how it looks like? Right now, it's all done. So let's turn off the stove and transfer all this to a serving platter, and I'll show you how that looks like. So you just saw how to make a variety stir fry. I hope you will try this at home. If you don't want to use all of that 2 pounds, definitely reduce it down to according to your desire. This is a recipe for family of 6. So if this will meet our lunch, so you can serve this with any choice of rice. So say long grain rice, Sona Masuri rice, basmati rice, Kerala rice, whichever rice you want. Serve this with some rice and buttermilk or chutney, chamandi, whatever, pickle. We're in business. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe with me. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.